I think IGOR is trash, but I think a whole lot of red is okay though.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go on a date, but I was like, I can't. I'm sorry, I gotta be there for my boy Dre right quick. She was like, all right.
Bros. No, I don't like that terminology.
I don't either, right? She's really cool people.
I really started to dislike a lot of stuff, bro. And it's like, I'll still catch myself saying it, but I'm like, and relishing in certain old behaviors. I'm like, that's not. It's a process trying to adjust and be better for yourself.
I respect that.
But yeah.
But it counts that we all start to actually acknowledge that we want to better ourselves.
I mean, yeah, but bros before unfaithful women.
There you go. That's how you do it. They're not hoes. They're just misunderstood.
Unfaithful sleazies.
That sounds worse, damn near.
Sleazy. Get money is easy. Wanted to leave what you did to.
Bruh, I don't know if I'll take sleazy over.
Nah, sleazy. Yo, honestly,
unfaithful skeezers? That sounds worse than hell.
Nah, bro. Skeezer. Yo, you skeezer, bro.
You ain't nothing but a skeezer.
Bro, like sleazy's. I just had a thought, and I'm so embarrassed.
You unfaithful skeezer.
Nah, I just had a whole thought about for the culture and sleazy just now. Like,
no, we're gonna leave you over there for right now.
I'll be back when I collect myself.
On the other news, have you seen the Kanye documentary yet?
Bro, it's so good. Honestly, I watched the first episode that dropped. Bro.
Is that like the interview thing? That was
the Netflix joint.
It's a Netflix joint.
Okay.
It's like a whole documentary. His name is Cootie. That's the guy who was recorded his life. I think he said for like 20 plus years, like Kanye's life, because he knew he was gonna be great, whatever. Bro, that shit like kind of inspired me. I was like, dang, like they did not respect him for a while because Kanye was like another Dr. Dre thing, like rapper, producer,
spin whatever he had to say.
Yeah, and they was like, you can't be a rapper and producer and be good at both. You good at making beats, you gonna be making beats. That's all. And they didn't give him a chance, and it was like, shit. But that's good.
And that also goes back to the importance of people knowing you for one thing, but you have other skills and stuff to offer. If people first recognize you for that one thing, they're not going to think you're going to be able to do the other stuff because they don't know you as that. They knew you as what you presented yourself as. Him, producer. Me, depending on where you meet me, where you find me, it could be podcasting, it could be rapping, it could be making videos, whatever. But trying to pitch other services sometimes, you may not be able to get it because they know you as doing this one service for them. Damn. And that's it. They'll want somebody else to do something else because they don't want to crowd it up, or they're not able to see the future or think you're going to be that great because you're taking your mind off what's making the most money, what's beneficial at the time.
I can see that.
This goes back to what I was telling you earlier off camera about, sounding one way, looking another, but being able to do multiple things.
Yeah.
Knowing a little bit of something can help a lot for someone else.
Yeah.
Including yourself. So, like, knowing how to be a sound engineer. Having the heart of being a really talented songwriter. Storyteller. I feel like you can't be a good songwriter without being a good storyteller.
Yeah, you gotta have like one thing to have that thing honed. Like, you have to hone that skill.
And then as a songwriter, now you know what you need the song to sound like, so you learn. There's so many things that go into it.
That's a lot of stuff to go. Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying on that. Like, especially like being in this sort of like day and age, people are rapper producers all the time now. Because like you kind of have to learn or like understand producing to rap. That's what I feel. And you're gonna hear you're gonna hear like a beat. Like, how am I gonna like ride the beat? Pause. But like, it's just like, how you gonna do that?
All right, we're gonna time it real quick. Anything music related, do not pause. me personally, because we took my music, we're in the studio. For me, like that was one of those moments where I'm pretty sure he's not gonna like, or any one of us will take it some type of way.
Cool,
you know what I mean?
Cool. All right, cool.
It's just like you're saying, like, yo, I was riding that beat, bro. Like it sounds funny, but like I get what you mean. You were digging it, you were feeling it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If you were saying, yo, I was jerking the beat, that's like, all right. You know what I mean? But yeah, continue. Do continue.
Oh, well, that was like basically it. Did any of y'all see the documentary?
Yes, sir.
I didn't know about it till just now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. As someone that's kind of in those shoes,
Yeah.
it hit home a little bit
Yeah.
because you gotta think about it like this: people know you or don't know you, and you're trying to establish yourself as one of the top dogs or the top dog, but you keep getting fronted on, even though you know you're great. People just ain't trying to hear you, and now you gotta force your way to certain places or keep grinding and hopefully keep pushing until somebody finally takes the chance on you. But during that time, it may take a while. You're going to be fronted on because they only know you as, oh, you're the producer guy. Yeah, make me some beats.
Yeah.
But look what he's produced. Like, I'm someone who like didn't really follow his career. Like the two songs that like I really was like enamored with him. Number one, first and foremost, Power. Like oh, hey, oh,
Of course.
like
One of
that.
the
That's
best. Yeah.
one. I heard that song from a skate video. That's how I even like started following his career.
Okay.
Like from P Rod to Me, Myself, and I. Shout out to P Rod. He's amazing. He's God for skate industry. Anyway,
P Rod.
Rodriguez. Yeah. Anyway, like I had heard that, and I went to go hear some other his music. What's another good one? All of the Lies is the top one. Like he's produced so many songs for other artists, like Rihanna especially, and it's like, yo, he's done way more than people give him credit for. And I'm like,
Yeah.
but that's how it is in the industry. Like I've said this countless times before. You can name different artists, and it's like, oh, did you know he wrote this song? Like Charlie Puth, however you say his name. He wrote, what is it? Nana? Is that what the song's titled? By Trey Songz, like, oh na 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 na.
I thought that was
he wrote that. He was the originator of that song.
That song was
his.
That was like fire too.
Exactly.
That song was fire. I'm like, damn, like that's whoever.
Like if I'm not mistaken, I think
killing
that
it.
was it. It was either that or Slow Motion, but I think it was the Nana song, whatever.
Damn.
But like, you never know. It's like, oh, you did that? That's crazy. Like, who else can I? Like, there's so many things that people just grab towards, and nowadays with this generation, it's so weird because some people just don't do their homework.
They don't.
I'm like, bro, this was not originally a hip hop song. This was a gospel song, bro.
To that, why people may not do their homework, it goes to another kind of point I may want to touch on is why the younger generation nowadays doesn't respect the older generation.
Older generation don't really respect a lot of what we going on. You know, they have that respect that
True,
we're going for it.
There's a there there. There's a there because there's a certain gap between a certain time period. Let's say we'll start at the kind of when crack came in.
Okay.
When the destruction took its toll to the nth degree and started creating. That's when the homes of the quote unquote black community started to get torn down. Was when crack came in, and then you got all these crack babies. You have the family dynamic being broken, and now you have people in the streets trying to get money, doing whatever they need to survive. And then you may have every now and then people in the happy homes, but they end up getting divorced. Along that time period, there's a generation seeing all this and looking at their elders and the older people doing bad and not being able to pass down any knowledge.
I mean, take it like this. I feel like it's flipped in a very horrendous way because, like, this is how I feel like it is. My favorite rappers, the rappers I grew up on, you know, they were selling crack and, you know, selling drugs to get, you know, where they needed to be and whatnot. Now your favorite rappers are doing drugs and doing crack because they have nowhere else to be. Like,
that's actually a really good song.
That's legit how it is now. I'm like, yo, your favorite rapper, you know, does it. My favorite rapper sold it.
But how did he start doing it? Because he sold it.
No,
I don't think this is the point where people leave out. If they don't start selling and thinking that's one of the only way they can get out of this situation, There's not a lot of people doing it.
No, I'm saying for that generation. Like,
No, I see what you're saying, but there's another point there. I get what you're talking about. That's valid. But there's another point on to that to say how it got to that point. That's what I'm saying.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I said before. Like, that's the misconception of like it flipped horrendously. That's why I said that. Like, that in between is like, because I feel like we had, you know, the Biggie, the Big Pun, the, you know, the Tupacs, the Eminems, the LLs, the, you know, I could go on and on.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Joey Crack, my man, Fat Joe. You had that. You know what I'm saying? You had all of these, you know, like all of these raps. You had EVE. You had Queen Latifah. You know what I'm saying? Like, people really slow and fresh, you know, and bringing that game for, you know, the young MCs like Young and May nowadays and all these other rappers. But anyway,
Okay.
then we had the Bow Wows. Then we had all these other young dudes. Then we had the like, that lost me. And that's just me coming at mumble rap, but whatever.
Okay.
Like, but you see what I'm saying? Like, there was different level of progressions because there was different people to listen for certain things. And now there are artists that, let's say, I don't get into because I'm not that I couldn't, but just it's not my style. It's not my stilo. And there are certain kids that, you know, relate to them or whatever for what they're putting out, even though I can't understand half of the things they're saying.
I feel like that clout rap is dying. Like
It is, yeah. It's a
dying.
fact.
It's
Good. I personally
see
feel
it.
like clout rap, like, that shouldn't have been
an era.
that should not have been an era. But no, let me not say it. It was an era that happened that we can learn from.
Yeah, of
You know
course.
what I mean? It was a lesson. But like,
That stuff ain't hot no more. It's not hot no more. Everyone sees it now, be like, that's stupid. And I'm like, thank you. That's what I've been trying to tell y'all since like high school.
bro.
That shit's lame. That shit's
Like,
lame.
matter of fact, I had a question for both of y'all.
Yeah.
Give me one rapper from your past, that you really dig, that you can listen to the music, and give me a rapper now that it's like, I'm surprised this is someone I listen to.
That's good. Let me think about that. What do you mean by like in my past? Like,
So like, someone when you were younger, you used to always bump their stuff. Like me, Plies. My dad was a big Plies. Like,
Really?
loved his music. Like, his song "Kept It Too Real." That's probably one of the most G songs I ever heard. 50 Cent. Like, I don't bump a lot of his stuff like now. Like, I still bump his stuff. Don't get me wrong, but like his old stuff, like where it's at for me.
okay.
Like, I could play Wanksta. I'm on the road. You know what I mean? Like, I can hear 21 Questions, and I'm like, it's real. Like, would you love me if I went back to a hoopty from a Benz? You know what I'm saying? Like, you asking all these girls the right questions, yada yada. You still gonna be here? Or you gonna leave me high and dry?
Oof, and disappear like some of my friends.
Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got that style.
Okay.
And like, I like that style. I like the Pop Smoke style. Or rest in peace. I like the casting over 2 times. I like his style.
Okay.
I love the Fabulous style. Like you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
rappers I did not expect to be listened to. Lil Uzi. I have to say him
Really?
first simply because, like, yeah, I would always hear his music or whatever. And there was this one video that just turned me off about the guy.
Okay.
And this comes to, like, you know, judging someone before you learn anything about them. And it was a meme that I forgot which one of our friends sent it to us. And it was like, he was at a show just or whatever.
The shoulder shrug. The shoulder
But I
roll.
do it myself. We just like doing that last year or whatever. I was showing you how to do it.
Dude, that's iconic. Yeah.
But my people do it better. We got that. Anyway, but it was like I saw a couple pictures of him that was just very unflattering, and I'm like, that's your style, man. It's not mine. I don't. You know what I mean? It just didn't do something for me,
Okay.
right? But then it's like, no, you got to embrace that because he's embracing his own and still figuring out his own. I get it. Not my style. My style is not gonna be for everyone either. So it's just like XO Life Tour. That song, like.
EXO Tour Life.
XO Tour Life. I definitely said that song wrong.
EXO Life Tour?
I said Life Tour. Tour Life. Yeah, excuse me. My bad.
Clipping that.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
not the
No,
clip.
I knew it. I literally
clip.
have it. And I probably listened to it more
Oh
often than I
my
realized.
God.
But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wasn't that big of a fan until like,
Okay.
I was not an X fan. Even now, I could say I was never an X fan. And then there was like certain songs that I'd go back to hear. Like, shortly after his death, right around his death, before he even died, I started getting really introduced to him.
Yeah.
I wanted to learn more because I saw the effect that he was having on. And the real reason that got me into him is because someone tried to, like, people were comparing him to Tupac. I'm like,
That's what I'm saying. I was like, oh,
I'm like, you guys are comparing this kid to Tupac.
Whoa.
And then I was listening to some of his music. I'm like, I don't get it. And then it took me some more time to like go into the lyrics more. And I'm like, I get it, because then it was like certain things you would hear, bro. It's like I feel like you're talking and be talking, but it's sometimes those people that you just gotta listen to the right song because they have them. They have them.
Tupac though.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was just like, that's a big name to throw up there.
I understand. I'm gonna tell you why, because as far as you got to look at it from this generation standards.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking at it through those optics. I was looking through it as like someone who really lived and loved Dear Mama. Not lived, excuse me. I didn't live that life, but just relished and appreciated my mother off of someone who had to go through that kind of lifestyle. Yeah. Having family members that lived through that lifestyle. So like,
because he was able to do pretty much any style of music he wanted to and was able to be great or good at it at least.
That's a good way to put it then, yeah.
Right, like remember he came on stage with Kiss, like after like some kind of award show or something like that? Like that was fire. I want you, if y'all don't know, go back and watch that. It's not like he performed with them, but he brought them out. It was super tight.
But you can tell he knew history of music too, because he was able to do boom bap, the new lo-fi stuff, the metal stuff, the guitars.
I definitely see that. Like now, like I understood why like one of my homeboys, he's a die-hard X fan. I'm talking about like
my sister had Long Live Jase. How do you pronounce his name? I don't want to butcher his name, kid. But like she had like Long Live his name in her bio for the longest.
Damn.
For the longest, and I'm like,
he definitely had a hold on people. He had a hold on like
his song, like Look at Me. I started listening to that like,
ooh, bruh.
Like when I first heard certain songs, I'm like, can't keep my pen. I'm like, bro, what?
That stuff was.
But then when I actually listened to it, I'm like, okay, all right, I hear you, kid. Yes. And like for me, you know what the misconception was for me? The beat, the sounds that we're using would drill it in and no pun intended and bring people in. But it was like I would get lost because I couldn't understand the lyrics. And I'm a lyricist myself.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it was just like.
Okay.
I've been in the booth before. And it's like it's not the most easiest thing in the world. So like I get it. You know what I mean? Like, but having the words and having the right execution. There we go.
Yeah.
I didn't get that from a lot of these new rappers, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure the next generations are going to get it.
Well, it's starting to circle back around.
Yeah,
with the
for sure.
Once it's coming behind the past kids. Like, why am I saying kids like they not around my age?
we are what we are. We're young men, but kids to the older ones. It's all right. Yeah.
Okay.
But they didn't care about lyrics. It was a certain time in hip hop, kind of like the dance era, and back in 05.
Yo, kid.
It came back as the cloud era.
Don't do that.
Nah.
Oh, come on.
Nah, because that's like Chris Brown. That's like from.
I didn't say Chris Brown. I said
No. You said the dance era because he definitely was up there, just like how Usher was up there.
All right, fine. Let me clarify. The Soulja Boy.
Marion.
Soulja Boy too. But come on, come on.
I'm not saying Soulja Boy didn't have good songs. I'm not saying that. It just had. It's kind of the similar effect because you had a lot of one-hit wonders with that era as well. Look at Hurricane Chris. Even though he had some good music,
he went to jail.
Even
though
he has, I was just gonna say that's a little different, bro.
He went to jail, bro. He couldn't make music in jail.
That's like Bobby Shmurda right now, bro. They didn't have Instagram Live when he was free, when he was first free, bro.
Was his music even that good before he went to jail?
Don't do that.
Was it?
Don't do that. Don't do that. As a New Yorker, don't do that. As a New Yorker, I'm telling you right now.
Can you honestly answer that question?
That is a disrespectful question.
You think X's pool was like huge? I think Bobby Shmurda was.
Everybody was looking for his hat.
He was monumental.
He had one song.
No, he didn't.
Now you sound ignorant, songs, bro.
Now you sound kind of ignorant for saying that, and I know you know music. He did not have one song.
The main one. All right, let me clarify my statement. The main one he was known for.
What, hot nigga?
Yeah, that was the main one he was known for.
Bobby bitch.
That's what I just said about.
I don't want to curse, but come on.
But how good were their songs? How good were their songs for real?
They were still being used from memes
on,
to
man.
Vines.
Come on, man.
To what came after
How
Vines,
good is
then
the
the TikTok,
actual
and some people still
music?
use it.
How good is the actual
If
music?
you're still
Not-
using
I
it
like
for
the
simple
song,
stuff,
bro.
it had an effect. It
Why?
doesn't matter.
Why
Telling
is
me
it
you're
good?
gonna hear the song at a party, you're not doing this money dance.
Why?
Thank you.
You're not doing
Why is-
the
You'll,
dance.
yo, if you could do the shmoney dance in any, I keep spinning. If you could do the shmoney dance in some of these other songs and whatnot,
Bro.
like when like some other song come like if you know what I'm saying, like
It's hot, man. Hot nigga, man. Come on. Oh my god, dude.
Fun fact: I did that on the school bus one time. Shout out to me.
Exactly.
did you do it, bro?
Exactly.
All
You
right.
talk about Bobby's
No,
World was
but
that
as songs, what did he actually make?
My thing is, if you put something in a song, or let's say 3 songs, 2-3 songs, right?
Yeah.
Let's just use Hot Nigga and Bobby Bitch, right? A dance that people incorporated that song with. And that dance gets used in other stuff.
Bro,
you did something.
you did
'Cause something
something
that
crazy.
is there is gonna keep on into the next
Is
thing.
the song good or not?
I think it's
Yeah.
pretty good, man. I was in high school.
Not
you know
even
what I'm
that
saying?
the
Just like,
lyrics were good or whatever. Like
That's all.
the image of the
That's all
song
I'm trying
played,
to say.
played
Yeah.
big dividends too.
So you're
Video
saying
was hot too, bro.
Video was hot too. Exactly.
It was clean.
exactly. So the song was but everything else around it made the song all right.
But you could say no one
That's
said
a lot
the,
about songs though. A lot of songs.
that's a
do
lot
that.
of songs, bro. Okay, take it like this. Chris Brown put out how many songs on what was the song? Heartbreak on the Full Moon?
Man,
Too
that was
many.
like 50 songs.
And then the
many.
one after that, he did the
saying.
same thing.
He made a Christmas version.
Like, don't give me.
It was the same album.
I
He
hate
made
you, bro.
like 12 new tracks.
And then,
And then he put
And
out,
then he-
and then
and
he
then
did the
what,
same
like-
thing for his next album. He made about 45 tracks, then put out another version that was like 50.
what was on that?
54.
Oh my god! Like, but there's a couple songs up there that like I had to go back to listen to. Them. I'm like, okay, this is fire. Like,
I'll probably
there's
never listen
different
to another Chris
styles.
Brown
There's still
album.
different songs up there for different styles, and it's
I
like
couldn't listen to the album, bro. I was like,
Like, why is he
Bro,
making so much
songs,
music?
I listened to like say 3 of those songs on repeat and waited like a month to listen to the rest of
Like,
them. Bro.
why?
Like other songs do kind of like sound the same. Like they're good, but I'm just like, dang.
Like
Chris Brown?
Red, like I have like I literally have certain playlists for certain things. Like don't want to see Red or whatever. It's like that song Red. I put that with a certain category of music I want to listen to. Since
Okay, yeah.
Then you have Yellow Tape or Autumn Leaves is from the X album or whatever. But like there are certain things that it works for the moods. That's what the album was to me. You had a different set of moods for every song.
Of course,
Indigo, like
This
that's
of course.
one of my
yeah.
favorites that he's ever made.
Got the For the Culture list. You got the By Yourself list. You
Oh,
got
he got the for the culture.
I'm about to pull up on her tonight list.
That's a
God.
fact. Matter of fact, hold on.
We gonna go on a date
Who
list.
doesn't have that for playlist though? Come on,
Hold on,
now,
hold on,
man.
hold on.
I got my speaker in my crib, for with certain shorty coming over.
All right,
I
listen.
had that playlist on. And
Listen.
it works.
I'm
I
not
literally
saying you
have-
shouldn't. I ain't mad
I'll
at it.
bring it down to you like this.
I got a full playlist. I ain't mad at it. I got it.
Hey, yo, look, A Simple Life. I'm really running down my playlist since you just said
Simple.
that.
You got the names
A
wrong.
Simple Life. A Simple Life is literally just like a mix of like certain things that just
Okay.
really relaxing. It's not even just hip hop.
Okay.
Backroads Driving is just mainly country stuff. Bag Boy.
Bro.
What you think?
Bro.
BDE. Big
Hey,
Energy.
Bro, I really thought it was weird for naming my playlist because
Nah, bro.
Like, why are you naming your playlist? I'm like, I want to.
I do it all the time, bro. I had a homie that did his stuff only on emojis, and I'm like, all right, I get it.
Yeah, that's.
So I'm like, I got one that's like Carry On, and it's literally just for like the song Carry On, Wayward Son, just so many different lyrics. Changes, like this one, that one's a little hard to explain. Childhood is literally anything that revolved like say Disney or Nick or anything like that. Because sometimes you want to like relive a little bit. You know, you got an old song that pops up.
Feeling.
Covers, things that I may want to record myself.
Okay.
Covers classic, literally just classic songs from back in the day, from like Careless Whisper to Can't Smile Without You by Barry Manilow, which is a song I would never cover.
Damn, you got a lot.
I can't do it.
Playlist. You got a lot of playlists on here.
Disney, Drive. Drive is literally like over 1,000+ songs for when I'm driving somewhere and I don't feel like touching my phone to change
That's
it.
too many songs in the playlist though, bro.
Nah, bro, because like,
Too many songs in the
like
playlist, bro. You could be skipping a lot. Like,
no.
alright, what is this?
I don't have to skip it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've literally put it to like I have so many songs on my phone. I'm a music lover, musician, and you know that. So like,
Okay.
like that's the playlist, so I don't have to skip a song. Like whichever one comes on next, I can just play it and switch that mood.
Damn,
if it's a sad love song or whatever, like, or sometimes I don't even have to put it on shuffle. I would just let it play in a specific order.
Oh my
because
God,
like
you
I want to stay in a
menace.
certain mood.
You menace, bro. I
Like,
can't do that.
I got for film purposes, like things that inspire me for that. I got a playlist for my old man, so if he's in the truck with me, I play his stuff. I got a playlist called Goodbye.
Long story short,
You know what I'm saying?
You have a lot of playlists.
Oh my God, I didn't even get to show you this one. I'm definitely not saying that on camera.
What?
Yo, you're ridiculous.
It's like that.
You're ridiculous.
It's like
what is
that.
wrong with you?
Bro, I got a playlist that says skate shit, workout, you know what I'm saying? 5 more minutes. Oh, you thought I was ridiculous before. That's ridiculous.
Yo, what's wrong with you, bro? What's wrong with you, bro?
I literally don't even play that playlist.
Close your
How
phone
many
right now.
playlists?
Close your phone right now.
That's a lot
Close
of
your phone.
playlists, bro. I delete some playlists, especially if like a playlist I made when I was thinking about a girl, and I'm like, I don't even talk to her no more. I'll delete that playlist. I'm like, nope.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like the two I just showed him, not saying it's about a girl, but like or about girls. It's just like some of them I don't listen to, but nah, some of them is like I take the good with the bad. So
Okay.
It's like
Okay.
yeah, I own it. I have a playlist with I had my ex's name on it. It's like okay, funky mood. Let me listen to these. Let me listen. It was these songs that helped me get out of that funky mood. So I mean. If she couldn't get me out of funky mood, I know this song would. I'm like, yep, this is gonna hurt, but I need to go through the hurt to get through something to be something more beautiful. So
Sometimes you gotta do that.
you know what I
Sometimes
mean?
you gotta do that.
But my playlists are extensive. Like you don't gotta do like me, but like I said, I am a music lover. So like my range is everywhere with it.
Speaking of music lovers, we have an up and coming music blogger right next to us in the building.
Oh my God!
I like to hear that. Where is he? Where is he?
I mean, you know.
So can you tell us some information about your music blog and what you got going on?
Okay. Right now, you know what I'm saying? That's on postpone only because I want to like afford all the stuff I can. Because right now, I put that on hold. I want to start something easier so I can like fund the music blog as I really want it to because I'm going to like go crazy with it. Right now, I'm like even on, Fiverr. Fiverr's like the,
Okay.
like the stuff. Like I've even got like a person that's going to work on my, not Shopify, but Squarespace thing. I'm using Shopify for my clothing brand, but
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
we're not about to
Clothing
just
brand.
we gotta sprinkle that in there.
I gotta sprinkle that because I mean I have to get through this clothing brand stuff just so I can fund the actual music stuff I want to like work on, do some research on. I'm even like
Black minds in here. I love it, man. Not even just black minds. Let's just say our young men. You know what I mean?
you know
Just
what I'm saying? Trying
multiple
out here,
multiple ways
trying.
of getting to where they want to be. I love it.
Yeah, man. Working full time is you got to get through it until you're able to afford the stuff you want. You got bills and such. And I'm just like, all right, what's the rush? I'm going to get to it eventually. Right now, it's just time to brainstorm, time to put some ideas together. I got like a long list of stuff I want to like actually put on this blog. Like right now, I think I just finished the article in regards to apparently Kendrick Lamar is dropping an album this year. And I don't know if it's going to be like, we think it's gonna be like a rock based album, like rock based.
That would be fire.
I think it's gonna be trash.
Why do you think it's gonna be trash? Sir? Why?
Because
Cynical Dre, welcome to the Dre Delay.
because honestly,
That's the other portion. My bad. Cynical Dre. Continue.
I know why obviously he didn't drop 2020, 2021 pandemic stuff. Cool. But in my opinion, if he's taking long to do an album this long, I don't know, man.
Why do you think that he's taking long instead
And
of just,
such a
just
genre
enjoying his
jump,
time?
and such a genre jump is interesting, especially as his last album on his current label TDE.
But still,
Oh, that's his last album with him?
On
Yeah.
his
that's
I didn't know that.
and apparently he's not too happy over there either. Apparently, allegedly.
But the thing is, like, he wouldn't want to drop something that's garbage to ruin his name. He would not. Like,
I'm not saying he thinks it's garbage, but it might not be received well. I might.
But let's take it like this. We're talking about an artist who, I forgot what it was he was compared to Michael Jackson with. Like, he almost had or almost has X amount more than Michael Jackson when it comes to, I forgot what.
he's the only rapper with a Pulitzer Prize.
There we go.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's huge because it's like he's not one of those artists that like he's not gonna drop this amount of times in a certain amount of years. Like we have someone like Tyler who drops an album every other year, and it works for him. But
it definitely works, and you're gonna definitely catch me listening to it.
Oh, easy.
I think Igor's trash.
Wow, get out.
No, I think it's trash.
Get out.
I'm sorry.
Get out.
Okay.
Nah, it's not trash.
Igor's trash to me.
That's his opinion, yo.
Damn,
Igor's trash.
You can't say it's a wrong when you can say you dislike it.
That's blasphemy, man.
Igor's trash.
That's blasphemy.
blasphemy.
You're mad at me.
It's
Really
trash.
pissed off. Let me stop.
But I think a whole
I
lot
had a
of red
good
is actually
session
alright
last
though.
week. Jesus.
So I think Igor's trash, but I think a whole lot of red is okay though.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I gotta take off my glasses, bro.
Say that one more time.
Igor's trash, but a whole lot of red is alright.
Listen,
I
Don't-
can't even say. Well,
There's a time and place for everything. And it's time and place for a whole lot of red.
thing is, bro,
Igor's trash in my book.
I actually like Cardi. I love Playboy Cardi. That's like one of the
I
few
don't.
artists I actually like. I could tolerate, and I like his old stuff more.
that's what I'm saying. That if you have to tolerate an artist like how Dre chooses to tolerate certain things, are you enjoying it? I mean, like, yeah,
He's
sure,
the master
but
of nothing. That's what Playboy Cardi is, the master of nothing.
And he's good at
That's
it.
not necessarily a bad thing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it
Igor's
is.
not trash though.
Igor's trash.
How
yeah.
is it trash?
How?
though? Explain
Thank
it.
you.
Explain how it's
Thank
trash.
you.
How is it trash?
How?
I wanna
The
know
singing is terrible. I don't care where. I don't care.
What?
The singing is terrible, except for certain tracks. But for the most part, overall, the singing is terrible. He's trying to sing it, it just don't work.
Okay,
sometimes.
anybody can say that about Drake.
Anybody can say that about
Well,
Drake.
he
Anybody
makes
can say that about Drake.
well,
I like what he did there.
True, he makes it work though. It sounds better.
How
is
does
what
it
is.
sound better? Any better?
If
bro?
you can't sing, you can't sing. There's an auto-tune there for a reason. Okay, and that could be part of the reason why he put it in the song.
bro,
Okay, hold on. Earthquake.
telling me Earthquake not good.
It's a sight.
It's
You're
better-
chatting, Dre. That's
Every-
okay.
Earthquake is better than any song. A whole lot of red. Easy,
Thank you, bro. I've literally
Easy, bro.
said that.
easy, bro.
I'm not gonna
you're
disagree
gonna say
because I
it's-
haven't compared or listened to him like that, but I still think Igor's trash.
The whole album or a couple songs on the album.
I think Igor is trash
I think it's ambitious.
as a body of work.
very different.
Ambitious don't
There you
mean
go.
good.
There you go.
Whoa.
No,
whoa.
that is good.
It's good because he took
Ambitious
risks.
is always good. And exactly.
No, it's not. Ambition don't
No.
mean good.
The reaction can
Right.
be negative or positive, but it's good as an artist to take the risk to see where you stand.
Exactly.
Doesn't mean it's
As-
gonna be good when it's
Like I said,
put
the
out.
perception and how it's perceived, how it's taken, that has a negative or positive reaction. But as an artist, it's always good to step outside your comfort zone to see, am I good at this? How is this going to be viewed? Should I try it again? Because I learned from this one. Now I know how to do it better. That ambition is good. How it's perceived afterwards, that can be positive or negative because it's just a reaction to it.
Exactly.
I struggle to listen to it both times.
Both times. You only
Yeah.
listen to both times? You only listen to twice? That's what you told me?
Three.
3 times?
How long does
I
it take you to
struggle.
listen to a song? A song, not even an album, a song.
At least like 5 times, bro.
Like
At
it
least, like, 5
takes.
times.
Now, if you have one of those hits that's just once, and the second time you're singing along like you know the lyrics, or even then that like
Yeah.
once you get to the second chorus,
Yeah.
you're singing the
Bro,
lyrics.
yeah, bro. Come on, man. Okay.
Like, what's a song that was like that for y'all? Boom.
I would think like I was usually a song like that for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think when I first heard "Biking" by Frank Ocean,
Frank
I was
Ocean.
like,
Okay.
I was like, damn. Like
It
he
hit.
teased it on Twitter. I'm like in high school. I'm at a sleepover. I'm like, oh, let me hear this. I'm like, I gotta put it on right now. I gotta put it on. I put my headphones on. I was like, yo, this song is crazy. I just Jay-Z, Tyler, and Frank on one song. I didn't think it was gonna be good, but it was like, wow.
What was that for you? I got one, and I know he's just gonna be like, "You mad New York for that?"
You go ahead.
Go ahead, man. I want to hear this.
Uproar.
Uproar.
Uproar by Lil Wayne. Like it. First off, there's certain things that no matter where you're from, you can leave your hood, but the hood always gonna be a part of you in some way. Like Uproar. Granted, he from Louisiana, right? That's way far from New York, but that you know what I'm saying. You can that and make your shoulders roll. You know what I'm saying? Like it's felt. It's really felt. You know what I'm saying? Not even
Okay.
just for New Yorkers. It could be Jersey, DC, Baltimore, wherever. Like if it can bring someone together, if it can bring a group of people together, like they back at high school beating on the lunch table,
desk and all that.
you got something that's fire, bro. So like,
I got mine.
I respect that.
bet.
Big Crit drinking sessions.
That's a good one. That's probably a song I think I definitely I wanted to listen to over and over again to like bump. So like there's definitely a couple things out there, man.
Like his new album.
I didn't listen to it yet, but from what I've heard, it's not one of his best pieces of work.
It's not.
And the one before that wasn't either.
I think the one before was better than this one though.
I had a question. How do you feel about ASAP? My man Rocky. I know ASAP
testing.
was just pretty bland. I could have said Ferg.
I like testing, but lately he's been a hit or miss for me.
But
It all depends on what features he's
he ain't
doing.
missing Rihanna.
I ain't missing that. But
Yeah.
the thing is, like, testing was way more ambitious than
Testing is fire to me.
It's not fire. It's ambitious, bro. It's ambitious.
To me,
not
it's fire.
bro.
Like I said, to me, it's fire.
How you like that and not Igor? That doesn't make any sense.
Yo, you literally,
That's actually
I was literally thinking, I'm like, I'm not even gonna say it because I'm like, I don't want to hear the
Changes, fire.
bro. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yo, what album was or was this even on an album? What was Lil Pretty Flacco Jody? The second portion of that.
That was the second one.
That was
with Vase Up or
At Long Last Ace.
At Long.
At Long.
That's it.
Yeah, that
one
was
with M's on it.
Fire.
M's crazy.
Lil Pretty Flacco Jody. Tell niggas how you live, yo. Oh my god,
that was clean.
that was so like,
bro.
yeah. Shout out to another New Yorker. You know what I'm saying?
Jukebox
Like,
joints, wavy bone.
Brave Bone go crazy. Brave Bone go crazy.
I really can't believe he said that, and then said Igor was like,
That's what I was saying. That's,
like that kind of.
You made a good point. That's what I was like. Hold on. Testing is very ambitious, very risky. Rocky was even like, I don't know if they're gonna like it. That's why I'm gonna name it Testing.
Testing.
Okay, what about all right? What was the name of J. Cole's last album?
The come up or the off season?
Off season, yeah.
It was Off Season.
Yeah, the off season.
See, for me, if I can't remember what the album name was, and I know he had a lot of hits on it,
Yeah.
like 95 South.
He
He didn't have a lot of hits on there. He didn't have a lot of hits.
No,
He was
95.
a-
Like
he was
no,
a
if
good
you have
song.
something that I can bump on repeat or whatever, like 95 South, I was bumping that on repeat.
Yeah.
Like I
Hey,
can't
Cameron didn't have a verse on there, but
I know he had it featured, but it wasn't a verse.
he didn't have a verse on there.
He kind of like teased it. I was like, why would you do that, bro? Why would you do that?
It's the same thing as
Clickbait.
when T.I. was talking on Travis Scott's intro. I was like, what T.I.
Yo,
verse at?
don't even get me started with Tip, bro.
Oh,
verse
damn,
at?
bro. I was
Because Tip definitely is in my top five.
T.I. was just
but-
talking on pornography. I was like, yo, no verse?
There's been a couple songs where it's just like you wish your favorite artist wasn't on.
yeah.
Like
Oh, easy.
No Mediocre with Iggy and T.I. was like, bro.
He signed her, though.
No, which I get it, but it was
I
just
didn't know
like
that. I didn't even know that.
that was like
fine.
I don't want no mediocre. I don't want a mediocre. No, like
Yeah.
like I,
That's the same. That's that sound like that ball flow he had.
which I get, but it was just like
Ball is fire, by the way.
Ball is up there.
It's still gonna be fire. It's still gonna be fire to this day. It's like a long lasting song.
I think 24 is definitely up there with one of my favorites from him.
Favorite mixtape era.
Anything T.I. personally.
anything T.I.
Anything
Really?
T.I.
In the
personally.
mixtape era.
Everyone's
No Lil Wayne in your
That's what I'm saying.
arsenal?
Lil
At all?
Wayne, bro.
Yo,
No Wiz Khalifa?
no, I was just getting ready to
No
say
Wiz
Wiz.
Khalifa?
And Wiz-
I was just getting ready to say Wiz. I
Hey,
can't.
you
I
didn't
can't
listen
forget
to
about
Cushion
Wiz.
Orange Juice
Wiz
one
went
time.
Nah, I was getting ready to say I can't forget about
Bro,
Wiz.
Wiz went
Anything,
crazy, bro.
anything to, but Wiz, yeah,
What the hell?
yeah, nah. For like realistically, anything to like I don't
Did
know.
you-
It was
Did you
just,
like Memorize?
what was on there?
Wiz. The Wiz Memorize. Cushion Orange Juice Memorize.
No, I know Christian Orange Juice, but like what else was up there?
Cushion Orange Juice title track. Never Been.
That was on that. Yeah, that was on that.
Never Been.
That's
I
wild.
gotta look back at
Never
the
been
mixtape.
the
I gotta
That's
go
why
back
I like.
to,
That's why I was trying to think of what else was up there because I'm like songs individually, yeah, but I'm like the whole mixtapes. Some of them, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I would put on this mixtape instead of that.
Okay.
That's why I like say. That's why I said for me with Tip, there was like I couldn't say that about too many of his songs. I feel like for certain mixtapes that he put, it worked.
Okay.
But yeah,
I respect.
that's just me.
I respect. that.
Mixtape era. Favorite tracks, albums, or mixtapes?
I don't know though, cause like
I gotta look it up. Hold on. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, it's alright. I don't know though, cause like growing up, like I remember, cause my brother, he was like heavy into music, heavy more than anybody, and like he would bump Lil Wayne nonstop. You know, I was maybe like in 4th grade, 5th grade, and I'll be like, damn, like even back then I would catch some of the bars, but I guess like going into like middle school, I would say like
Jeezy. Yo, I'm like, I can't think of this one specific.
Chabada?
No. Bruh, this is gonna bust my head, bruh.
with Jeezy. I'm trying to figure out. But I don't know though, cause like
I'm gonna be so tight, bro. And it's gonna like hit me. And it's gonna be too late.
I don't know. I would feel like so out of place if I said something like getting in middle school. You know, of course, Wiz. I think Wiz was just like goated at that time. He had a hold on Daniels. The damn middle school I was going to, he had a hold.
Shout out to DMS.
Man, but I was like, dang, like
Shout out Susan B. DMS.
Get him out of here. Anyway, keep going.
Shout out 238. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mani pad riders. What's popping? Y'all don't know nothing about that.
Yeah. Said Trav, bro.
Bro, see, I still got a little crackhead energy in me, bro. So, I'm a lot more reserved, bro. Like, it's still there.
It's still there. It's like, you got to tap into it.
It's crazy. I'm not even embarrassed about any of that because I never will be. But it's like, I feel like that was not there the entire video and then I just came out.
Bro, all right.
Like a gay kid at a Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh my God.
He's like, yeah, so I've been doing this good in school. Oh, I'm gay.
All right. Well,
Damn. That's like a bomb.
You know what I mean? Just
Drop a bomb
randomly
on that.
just dropped in there. But in a positive manner.
all
You
right.
really said Igor's trash. You're not, you're done. You're
You
finished.
can't get away from that.
Igor's
You
trash.
can't.
You're done.
can't get
You're
away from
finished.
Igor's trash.
I'm sorry.
Dang, I can't even think of which one I wanted to.
You can't get away from that. So,
Igor's trash.
how is Igor trash? That doesn't make any sense. I'm like baffled.
I get if you don't think. No, I don't. I don't.
He still said testing is good.
It's good. And then you say Igor is trash.
That doesn't make any look.
You could say it. You could say Igor. Nah, it's your opinion, bro. I don't necessarily agree with your opinion, but hey,
God. What about like? Did you like Blonde? You know Frank Ocean.
At first. That first one it dropped.
Okay.
I'll put it this way
I think
though. It got hard to
I
listen to.
overplayed it to myself.
It got
Me
hard
too.
to listen to.
You know
It
what I
got-
mean? I think I overplayed it for
I
myself,
played it a
and just
lot,
like
dude.
It got hard to
Stop.
listen to after a while. So, you know,
favorite Frank Ocean song.
Favorite Frank Ocean song is either Biking, as I said earlier, or
Moon
what is
River.
it?
Moon River.
That's one of them.
Or Nights, or what's that song? Skyline 2.
I was gonna say Skyline is out there.
Yeah, just that nigga right here. Yo, he got some good taste, man. He be like Skyline 2. I was like,
It's so funny because like I'm a songwriter that writes country, pop, and indie
wow.
mainly, right?
Okay.
And it's funny because I'm a New Yorker.
Yeah, that's
Like,
a
I'm from
lot.
the hood, Southside Jamaica, represent. And it's like sometimes I'll say certain things, and it's like, yo, you listen to this? I thought you do this. Music is everywhere. You gain inspiration from every genre. Except techno music.
You don't like techno?
No. I didn't say I don't like it. It's just
What about
like,
It's like house
not techno music.
Dubstep?
Yes, I don't do dubstep.
Okay, I don't do dubstep either. That's understandable then. That's like a specific.
Like, if I want to claw my eyeballs out, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful to a genre, it's just like I gotta be in it. You know what I mean? I
don't see the
don't.
hype in it. I don't see the hype.
Maybe if I was like off shrooms or something, and I don't do shrooms, but like, matter of fact, if I was like high off the Percocets I had to take for medical purposes,
God.
then like, you see, I had to clarify that for medical purposes,
Nice.
medicinal purposes. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go back to one of my favorite tracks on the mixtape here, or at least
Oh yeah, what was yours?
there's a collective tape with Wiz Khalifa, Big Sean.
Yo, yes, you're talking about
And Wale, Currency,
Bro, that was like legendary.
That's
Flowers,
Bro, that was legendary, bro.
Yo, favorite Wale song. I gotta see.
OTTR.
Lotus Flower Bomb is always gonna be like one of my favorite songs by him. By Wale.
Easy.
You ain't like none of his mixtape joints.
No, I didn't say that. I said like just like
alright.
in general.
Saying, man.
Yeah.
That's up there for me.
Just saying.
Oh, yeah, Lotus Flower Bomb. I don't know if he could top that. That was fire. Like his new stuff is good, but like there's like a specific feeling when that song came out.
Mixtape Wale and Ambition Wale different breeds.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And the Gifted Wale too. They sleeping on the Gifted.
yeah, I slept. I slept. I'm not gonna lie, I slept.
Love hate thing.
Nah, the game.
Oh, he had some hits.
He had some.
He had some hits, bro. I ain't gonna cap, man. I forgot about the game now. He don't do stuff like that, but not anymore.
What was that one he did when he popped out to New York for Oh, it's gonna drive me insane. I think it was something involving 50, but it was just like that entire project was heat.
Talking about 300 bars joint.
I think that was it.
Yeah, I think that was a big city.
Well, yeah, I think that was it. Yeah.
300 bars.
But jeez, what's another one? What's the song with Game and no, it's not Game. It's Jeezy and T.I.
Jeezy and T.I.
Yeah, they had a couple songs together, but it's one in particular I'm thinking about.
I think the duo of like not the mixtape era, but like the duo of that time had to have been like the Game and 50, because they would. What's that one song?
It was a very short run, though.
But it was.
But
fire,
it
bro.
did enough
It
for
was
that
so
run.
good, bro. It was so good, bro. To this day, I'd be like, damn, they bag with that. They bag for real.
Yeah.
Nah, 50 just was on a whole different level.
He was, man.
Like this man said, yo, what you call it? He got hit like I got hit, but he ain't breathed. many men. Bro, like I watched that video for the first time in a long time recently, right?
Oh,
And there were so many actors in there that I love to this day.
what?
That I'm like,
I haven't seen a video like
Adam
that.
Rodriguez was in this music video as a cop? What? No, I know he was like FBI agent in Criminal Minds, and he was also in some other shows and whatnot, but I'm just like, wow, this is young. There's a couple of them in there, and I'm like, bro, I forgot who sent it to me. One of my younger homies, and this is about Eminem real quick. He was like, yo, is this Lisa Ann in this Eminem music video? I could not stop crying because I forgot he had her in that.
Damn,
But I'm like, bro, Em's just a different breed. 50's a different breed. Em's a different breed.
They
Dre,
are.
like,
they are.
it just...
Dre, he had it. He was like, I got to get these two. He was explaining the Kanye documentary, like they heard 50 rap, they were like, this is gonna blow. This is
Like,
it.
I need a doctor?
Oh wow, dude. Man, that's a gifted person right there, man.
Shoot. Like, Weezy... I remember I had a Weezy phase, not knowing I had a Weezy phase. Like, Lil Wayne phase, bro. Like, I can quote all of I Made It with him and Kevin Rudolph. I can quote that entire song.
Okay.
And there's another one, like, his I'm Me song. Like, bro, there's so many.
The Leak, yeah. Mm-hmm. Gossip.
Bro, nah, this is when I was working at Amazon. I don't care to name y'all, whatever. When I was working at Amazon in the warehouse, whatever. My homie Simi, he came by. He was. I can't think of the name of the song and I can't think of the lyrics right now, but it was like he was just spitting, and like another homie hopped on, and then I got in. And they wasn't expecting me. This Latina girl, she hopped on.
Damn.
Then, yo, we literally had a crowd of people at the workstation just going there, like singing the whole song till it faded. And we was just like cheering.
Yo.
And the crazy thing is, our operations manager came up. He just saw all of us like, you guys good? And then he heard the hype.
Yeah.
He's like, y'all stopped when I come up here? I'm like, this white boy jokes for that one. We wasn't about to do that with you and we on camera.
No, facts.
But it was
Damn.
just like,
That's a whole.
I had to call him white boy, but he was the whitest one out of all of us. Like, we were just hood dudes or whatever. But that Spanish shit that came up, that was so funny.
That's a whole other community right there. That's a whole, bro.
Like-
Like if y'all was doing this, and that song came out ages ago.
Like,
and
it was one of his old ones. I want to say Carter 3, maybe, or Carter 2, one of those. It was
I think
definitely
Carter
one of
3 was
those two
definitely the
albums.
best though. Easy. Carter 3 was the best.
But it's crazy because I would say like I wasn't a Lil Wayne fan, but no, I was. I just
He has a lot of filler.
yeah, he has a lot of filler, but at the same time, it's just like
But people sleep on the Carter 4.
for sure,
I mean, well, yeah. I mean, it's just
for sure. I don't think they should. I don't think anymore, but over time.
People
Three, though?
slept on that.
Carter 3, bro. Honestly, about Carter 3.
What was your favorite one? That's a good one. What's your favorite quote? What's your favorite one?
It might be 4. It might be 4.
I was gonna say
Really?
4 is up there. People slept on it, but 4 is up
Is
there.
that no? Because the Babyface song is not baby. Yeah, the Babyface song is on whatchamacallit, Carter 3.
No, I was gonna say yeah. I think that's
because that's
Yeah, it's Comfortable, yeah. That's Carter
And
3.
then they had Cop Car when
Yeah, Carter 3, yeah.
What?
Yeah,
About
Comfortable,
to put my
yeah.
bike away. I'm gonna have to walk out the door.
Business officer, yeah.
Bro, I was hearing that song
Bro,
last night.
did we just have this conversation about that song? I feel like we kind of had a conversation about that song
It was a while
semi
ago.
recently.
It was a while ago.
That's
but it
what
was just
I
like-
just had a comment about the song last
I said,
night.
wee. I'm
Bro.
like, yo, where do I remember that? He's like, Mrs. Officer. I was like, yeah.
Dog.
Bro.
I heard that song last night at a party. I was like, this song right here. If I was old enough for now at that age, I'd have got somebody pregnant. You know what I'm saying? It was
Yo.
it was like that, bro. If I was like just this age when that song came out, I'd have been like, damn, shorty about to be over my crib.
How'd you feel about the Carter 5?
It was alright.
But didn't live up to the hype. He should have
Yeah,
stopped. He should have
yeah.
stopped. He shouldn't have named it the Carter 5.
Hey, bro.
I get it for, you want this.
I would have just called it Carter. That's about it, honestly.
Yeah, like a reboot. Like a reboot.
What about Funeral? You heard Funeral?
Funeral? What's Funeral? What is
It's a Lil Wayne album. Came out like
I can't.
2020-ish.
2020
Yeah.
Dang, I feel bad because I did.
You know he got a recent album with Mr. Kid, right?
No, bro. Which with Rich the Kid?
Yeah, so-
with Rich the Kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Rich the Kid.
Yes.
I didn't know
New
that.
Freezer.
Why? Why?
You
Rich
said
the Kid?
why?
Why Rich the Kid?
It's not like Rich is trash, bro. Jeez.
He's not good though.
Yeah, he
But
fell
look at
off.
all the hits on Carter 4, bro. Like,
What we got? I don't even like. I'm trying to
Blunt
remember.
Blowing, Mega Band,
gosh,
6 foot, 7 foot.
Oh, dang,
That was
6
Carter
foot, 7
4?
foot?
Really?
How to Love, How to Hate.
I thought-
I was in middle school when that dropped.
I was
Damn.
freshman year of high school.
Damn, bro.
Abortion, bro. I listened to that song way too often, bro. I did, at least.
Intro, outro, interlude.
Now I'm thinking about it. Carter 4 did
Mirror? Nah. It just caught my attention. Mirror on the wall. Here we are again. Him and Bruno Mars.
Rise and fall.
Oh,
You're my
And he did like 2
only
different songs in
friend.
Bruno's. That was with Bruno. That was just.
yeah, I ain't go cap. Now I remember it. Carter 4. Was that peak? That might have been peak, man. I don't know, but I just like Carter 3 because the sentimental value. It's just like nostalgia on that. I was like, dang.
I could tell you one song where it was just like, I didn't give 2 shits that Lil Wayne even was on the song because it was his song.
What song?
Drop the World. Yo, when I tell you, I know the entire song by heart.
That's crazy.
Like you could
bro.
play it at any random part, and I'm gonna spit along to it.
That video is iconic. I'll give it that.
It is iconic, bro.
I can't. I remember that video like the back of my hand, damn near, bro.
Bro, hearing M's part on it, bro, like
Yeah, in part. He
I
went crazy.
quote.
He
I
went
think I
crazy.
probably quote. If you go back, I feel like I've quoted that song up here several different times.
Are you kidding me?
I swear,
How?
bro.
How?
Like,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Hold on.
I go get.
It hurts, but I never show. This pain you never know. If only you could see just how lonely and how cold, how frostbite I become. My back's against the wall when push comes to shove. I just stand up and scream, "Come on, man!" It feels like this walls are closing in, this roof is caving in. Up, it's time to raise it. Then your days are over like name. Oh my God, I'm stammering now, but like,
Set the microphone. Set the microphone. Master the microphone. Yep.
bro,
It
like,
did go hard though. It did.
hey, I was in 8th grade when that song came out, yo.
No, I'm thinking about a whole different song. I'm thinking
I'll
about No
think
Love.
about
I'm
it.
thinking about No
I
I
Love.
was in
Great.
8th grade when that song came out, and I was just like,
Was that anything?
God.
Yeah, I quoted the wrong song. I meant to say
What
No
else?
Love.
What else? What else came
No
out?
Love right there.
Oh my god.
No Love. That's what I'm say iconic. I meant to
Love
say
the
No
way you
Love.
lie. Never Rihanna. That's another one that I was just like.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Nah, that era of M has some
No,
nice
that
songs.
era of M has some
Then
heat.
afterwards, it fell off a cliff from there.
You're.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, yeah, man. Like right now, I don't know what M is doing. Like, he could definitely do so much.
I'm
better.
not talking about Eminem for another podcast. I'm not doing it.
I'm like, can we
No,
just get off of
no,
M,
we
bro?
can. I'm
He
sure-
dogs Eminem every
I know
time
you do, because we do all the time. We do all
And
the
like
time.
I said, don't get me wrong.
He deserves every bit of it, but
You should have just stopped, man. Like,
We're done. You're done.
But
You're
at the
done.
end of the day, like, do what you love, man. That's another tip.
I
Do
love
the tip of the
women.
day. Do
I
what
do
you
'em,
love.
you know,
I bet.
consensually.
I bet. All right. Wrap up question.
okay.
Have you ever got looked at differently because you acted a certain way? If so, how did you handle it?
Look at me now.
I mean, you go ahead. I mean,
I Mr. Talks a lot, bro.
I want
Go for it.
you
I
go
want
ahead.
you to answer it.
Yeah, we're going to end on you.
Yeah.
all right.
Because we already know our answers.
Damn. Okay. I mean, yeah, like all the time, dude. Like, honestly, I feel like I'm not the only black person at my job. I'm like the only black male young person at my job.
You.
Does that make sense? Because, like,
I'm the only black male in my job. I hear you.
bro, like, I used to get looked at, especially like judging a book by its cover all the time at my job. I just be at my desk, working and stuff like that. People they don't even just talk to me. Now, like, when they see me, they be like, oh my God, like, hey, Alex, I got a new backpack, this and that. I'm just like, oh yeah, But I remember, like, back then, I would say like, good morning. They won't say shit back to me.
I'd be like, yo, you.
Right. I'll be like, bro. And even like my boss, she's like a nice black lady. She's nice. But like as like time went on, like I think I had to like develop a respect for, like, she had to develop a respect for me. And I'm like, dang, like it was weird because I would try to like, talk to her, like ask her some questions. She was like a one and off, sure. But after a
You
while,
try to ask her some questions. I'm messing.
anyways, trap. Anyways, like after a while, like maybe like 3 months after like working there, she's like brought me over to the side. She's like, I'm not gonna lie, Alex, like I was like really skeptic when I first hired you. I'm just like, why? Like, well, we took a big risk, and like now that we see you're like a hardworking person, like you actually were about everything you said on your interview. I'm just like, thank you.
I don't like those kind of.
Yeah, I was like, I have to say like thank you with a question mark. Everybody say hey to me, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, okay, cool. But yeah, all the time.
Okay. What have you ever been called or faced with a situation that may have been a sellout
A sellout,
or a coon? Have you been called today in that directed towards you at all?
bro. Yes, bro.
I'm pretty sure everyone here has some shade of black. I feel like if you are, someone of color, and not even necessarily black, and you haven't been tested yet.
Yeah, I agree.
In that respect of your nationality and who you are, I just feel like you haven't been. I feel like you haven't been tested in that aspect, because you can be tested in all other aspects that do matter, but
That certain one is like, it's kind of detrimental, bro.
exactly,
Like-
that's the word. There you go.
It's like, yeah, like even if like your friends don't mean to like say you're a coon, they be like, you're a Tom. I'd be like,
Uncle Tom, yeah. That's
Wow.
crazy.
I never got that. Can one of y'all explain that to me?
All right, so
bro.
it's kind of if you have quote unquote a white appeal look, way
Oh,
of
boy.
acting, they will say, and you only hang around with so-called white people.
So
and you don't hang
basically,
around-
me back at the university, low key.
Uh,
Nah, because I was just
not
surrounded by
necessarily.
y'all.
You was just in theater, so it won't really.
But we went to a predominantly.
It comes with the territory. It was what it was.
I guess.
Yeah, you saw who you saw. It was what it was. They won't that many to choose from. I was like,
Yeah, we didn't need to go there.
and you
if
didn't.
they want that many to
And you
choose
need
from,
to
that's
be.
understandable.
And you need to be in certain areas to find them.
You got a good point. I mean, I went to University of Maine. Okay, like Maine.
That's
I
tight.
didn't have none to choose from, so it was like kind
That's
of
kind of tight though.
It was cool. It was an experience.
I got a homegirl that lived out there. And, like, she lived in the wilderness. That's her. I'm not gonna tell that story, but we had this conversation before. You went to go see this person? This person. Let me know. That's not for the podcast.
Hold on. So, have you ever been in those situations? Can you remember a specific time?
Specific time?
Or maybe specific group of people?
I think like when I was like in high school, and like, and this does go back to music. Like I was listening to Tyler, all maybe like I would say, well, it's the internet, really good jazz band and stuff like that.
Fire.
And then like my friends in high school, I don't even hang out with them niggas no more. But my friends in high school just be like, "Yo, why you listen to that?" I'm like, "Cause I like the music." Like, bro, put on some Uzi or something like that. I'm like, you want me to listen to why Uzi? But that's white music, bro. I was like, white? How is this white music? A black person made this. What are you talking? I don't make any sense, bro. I was so confused. But I was like, I guess I'm a coon. I guess I'm a Tom. I'm a Tom.
Real quick.
And if you really want to go there, music and damn near everything on earth was created by a so-called black person. So,
Or to someone of color, anyway.
like,
But to your point, and I'm gonna hush up about it. I got looked at a type of way for listening to Hound Dog by Elvis Presley. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. And someone out here at our high school was like, "Oh, I see who you like hanging with," and I'm like,
Come on, man.
that's so trash. I'm like, do you even know who wrote and first did Hound Dog?
Come on.
It's like Elvis. I'm like, you're dumb.
Oh.
Big Mama Thornton. Who is that? That's a black woman.
yeah, Elvis stole a lot of music.
I'm like, I was
Elvis
definitely
stole
stole.
music
Bro.
from
I'm
black
like,
people. They
like, don't get me wrong. Like,
You gotta win this race. I gotta steal this song. I gotta make this record before I croak on my home. Ooh, yeah.
he said, "Stop, look and listen,
bro.
baby."
It also goes with like the way you dress too.
Yeah,
they think you like if you don't have the crazy.
Oh my God! Hold on.
Skater. You a skater
You
too.
might have to cut this. Do you remember he used to show up to our bus stop? The African kid, whatever.
Maybe.
He's Army now, but I remember he said to me flat out, like, you can quote what I said about him, but he said this to me: "If it ain't white, it ain't right." And he was darker than
What?
he was darker than 1159.
Oh no!
And I'm like, okay, bro.
Yeah, that comes with
1159,
that comes with
bro.
a little bit of self-hate and not
A lot of
self-hate and the African versus African American thing because it's a little cross.
I was
that's
like-
false value. So
I ain't gonna lie.
You like what you like, don't get me wrong. Like,
That's some cool
I'm not
stuff.
gonna put a race of women on top of each other. Like, I wouldn't say Latina, Coolie, Asian, black, white. I wouldn't do
to
that.
cut you off real quick, I wouldn't call that a coon. That's just whatever. I would say a coon is people.
I'm burping, man. I'm like, wow, that's kind of strange.
I would say coon and sellouts people who destroy their own communities.
I don't necessarily like coon for it to even incorporate that with it.
Because people love to use the word coon and sellout with just people that make decisions that they don't like instead of what's really happening, what's going on.
You know what's crazy that you said that? I knew this girl that was like, "Yo, don't be coon, bro." I'm like,
Ooh, that's like a weird term.
nah,
to
this is
say,
back
right?
home in New York, and I'm like, "Yo, what she said?"
That'd be cool.
She said, "Don't be coons, bro. Like, let's go do this. You don't be an everyone." She's like, "No, don't be." See, I'm like,
That's
that does not correlate, bro. Pooms. Don't be pooms, bro. Not, bro. What?
Wow.
crazy.
I'm like, yo. But I knew mad people that was like under my generation that was saying, I'm like, yo, nah, I'm done. I'm done with that, Jen. I'm done with that, Jen.
It's a little heinous. So how you say
Like-
that, bro? How you say that?
She was bad. She could still get it, but like that was just.
Why she gotta be bad and saying some dumb stuff, man?
That's how it be. Watermelon heads, geezers, skeezers, sleazies.
Sleazies.
What am I doing? I apologize, women. I don't want to degrade you like that. I apologize.
Well, to all the degradatable women out there, we appreciate
Oh my God. I am not associated with that word. Okay, I don't.
we
know.
appreciate you all for your services.
Oh my God.
And we appreciate you all who are watching, listening, or viewing this podcast on all platforms.
Mama,
We
I'm sorry you had
appreciate
to hear any of that.
And my name is Dre. This is Trav.
Yo.
So our guest Alex.
Yes, sir.
We'll have him on again at some point in the future
I'm down, man.
for some interviews,
Got
of
some
course, and
more
some more content. We'll collab on in the future.
I'm over there. We still gonna be talking. I'm like, dang, that's it.
Two and a half LLC, a 2.5 LLC
These
podcast.
good life conversations, man.
Dang.
All our links are in the description.
Yeah.
On all podcast platforms, we are there. Like, subscribe, share, donate, tell a friend, support the show.
Exactly.
The more you support, the more we can grow. We appreciate you all, and we're doing the best we can to be greater than we were the last time.
Mm-hmm.
We are out of here.